Okay, so basically I'm going to quick marinate these in Bloves sauce, y'all.
That's Tasha, that's Steph. Let's go ahead and fill in the rest. We gon' eat a little, drink a little. Our story time is the best. Have you LOL when you click play? No, this ain't no clickbait.
Hey guys, it's Steph and I'm back with another video. Today you guys, I am back with some Bloves mild Smackalicious sauce. But today I'm going to be using it to cook and I'm going to be dipping it when I eat, y'all, okay? I'm ready to get into this video. Y'all see I got this raw food that I still got to cook. I hope y'all ready. Let's get into the video. Alright guys, I am back. So today I have lobster tails, giant shrimp. I have some stuff on the side that I'm going to bring out a little later. I got some rice, cucumbers. I got a little Dungeness crab that I stole from Tasha's Seafood Boil. So it's about to go down. Alright, so first thing we need to do is cook this damn meat. Okay, so I have a small bowl of Bloves Smackalicious sauce, you guys. Here I'm going to be drizzling that over my meat before I cook it. And I'm also going to be dipping my cooked meat in some Bloves sauce as well. I turned the my grill up to high. I'm gonna flip these over, y'all, because I'm about to drizzle these bad boys in Bloves before I even cook them. Okay? What y'all think about that? Y'all think that's a good idea or not? We gonna see. We gonna see. Okay, so basically I'm going to quick marinate these in Bloves sauce, y'all. I'm not using any other seasoning for this. I'm gonna cook it in a little bit of butter. Probably gonna squeeze some lemon on top, and that is it. I wanted to do something different. I like to use her sauce in different ways because it is really, really versatile, you guys. So this is a new way. I cut my lobsters in half. But when I saute them, I want the meat to sit on the grill and just get really nice and toasty. Okay, so we gonna see how this works, y'all. I don't know. Y'all know I'll be over here experimenting with y'all every time I cook. I don't even know what I'm doing, y'all, okay? So this is, I love experimenting. Y'all gonna see me doing random stuff. Sometimes it's gonna be a fail. Hopefully not today, because I'm hungry. Let's start with putting some butter on the grill. This is so fun, y'all. Y'all don't know how much fun I be having doing this stuff. That's just a little Bloves sauce. I'm sure somebody is eyeing that out, but that's fine. Okay, so now I am going to throw my lobster tail on here. I'm gonna grill these peppers just to see how they turn out. Tasha's gonna come in to help me with my topic today. We got a good one. I can't wait to get into this topic, y'all. So now I'm gonna add these giant ass shrimp that I've already butterflied. See, when you cut it open, the meat can hit the grill. Something dynamic happens. I think it's time to flip all of these over, so I'm gonna do that now. Let them cook for a few more minutes. And then we are going to grab, okay? Let me squeeze a little lemon over everything. Oh, woo, getting smoky. My shrimp and my lobster are pretty much done. I'm gonna throw this piece of Dungeness crab that I stole from Tasha's Seafood Boil right there to heat that up for a minute. We're gonna come back. All this is gonna be plated and we are going to smash. Did y'all like that swivel? Shout out to my cousin Rhonda's red sauce. I got that from her. I do not have one of those swivel things, y'all. This just so happened to be able to turn on top of this thing well. And as you guys can see, I have brought in Bloves mild Smackalicious sauce. Get yours. Get you one, girl. Get you one. I'm gonna start with this lobster tail, y'all, because I just cannot resist guess what? I'm not even gonna dip this first piece because we already marinated in Bloves sauce. So I want to see how it tastes. What? Tender as heck, as you can see. That is so good. Wait a minute, y'all. Wait a minute. Now I only marinated it for a few minutes. Just imagine. Oh my, this is really good. This is 3-minute marinated Bloves sauce lobster, y'all. That is delicious. I would love to marinate that in her sauce like for 8 hours or overnight. Too good. Should I try this pepper? Who does this? Who grills peppers? Okay. Make a little Bloves sauce rice volcano. That pepper was so good, y'all. That was really delicious. Wow. Cucumber. I don't even understand why this is good. I would never in my life dip no damn cold cucumber in some hot sauce. It's so good. Tasha gonna join me in a minute, y'all. For the topic. One more dip. Oh, this is so good, y'all. Oh my goodness. Let me get some rice, y'all. Y'all know Tasha been low carb. I ain't had no rice in weeks, y'all. All right, y'all. One more lobster tail. Tasha's here.
Hello.
We're about to get into the topic at hand.
You be doing too much.
That was for you.
Oh, okay. Here's the topic. And this is from a male, a gay man. Why do gay guys have it more difficult to be accepted in society than lesbians? Is it that we are all labeled as stereotypical gays? Love you guys, by the way.
I like this topic. It's something I've thought about. I feel it's something that's unfair. I feel like being a gay man versus being a gay woman is much easier to be a woman. That's what I think. I feel like you get less like backlash.
Absolutely.
Less people, you know, mad about whatever you are. Like even like what did it get? Gay bashing? Like hate stuff?
It happens to men more. Or trans women more.
Right.
Feminine women have it a little easier than non-feminine women.
Right.
I honestly very rarely ever had a problem, and I think it's because I do not look at, like some more masculine females are more masculine than me, pretty much. You know, or they look more masculine. It looks like they're more masculine, you know, because of, you know, whatever, their hair is cut off, or, you know, they're tall, you know, or something like that. So I feel like men feel threatened and are angry at that because they can't see two beautiful women. It's different,
right?
You know?
If you look at all the categories of, let's say, LGBT that have it harder, it seems like it's always on something that will make a man uncomfortable. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So like 2 men A straight man feels uncomfortable by that. Okay? Then you got a stud. A straight man is going to feel uncomfortable by the stud. Transsexual may feel uncomfortable because they're like, is this a man or a woman? I don't know if I'm straight or gay. It's like so many things, not even dealing with our community, are geared towards and cater to straight men.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
The first is white straight men.
Exactly.
And then men.
Then men, period. Exactly. You can't only blame the people who brought it in, but you also got to people who've been following the thing and saying, hey, yeah,
society as a whole.
I'm going to agree with this.
Yeah.
You basically were in agreement with these horrible ideals that made this a standard and made people really believe that, you know, they should feel some kind of way about whatever it is.
Someone else is doing in
Right.
their life. You don't want your children to see this. Well, guess what? Your child is going to be whoever he or she wants to be, no matter what you do.
Or they're going to hide it to be so uncomfortable and sad. And who wants that for their child?
Some people would rather their child be sad
Exactly.
than to
How
see their
selfish
son
they are.
be gay.
That's how selfish they are. But yeah, you're right. So
I know a lot of people who say they would rather their daughter be a lesbian than their son be gay.
I
hear it all the time.
I heard somebody say they'd rather their daughter be with a man who was a drug dealer, hopefully I can say that, than with a woman who she was happy with.
So, but yeah, I see a lot of men getting hurt and ridiculed and every other negative thing you could think of just because they're gay.
I hate it.
I don't understand why it's such a I don't understand personally why it's such a problem. It's the same thing. Everything is just the same thing.
It is
Straight
the same.
gay, it's all the same thing.
It is the same, but everybody treats things differently. When I first came out, I was with a femme for a long time. And girl, the men was loving it, okay? Ooh, can I get in? No. Not looking for you. But anyway, it was like cool almost to be a lesbian, you know what I'm saying? But let a lesbian man.
A lesbian man.
Let a gay man live his life in front of them, or even a stud, because I've been with studs before and they get a hard time from men. Oh, it's a whole different story, because the thing is they sexualize lesbians, right, in general, but they're only doing it for two femmes. You know what I'm saying? They're not sexualizing studs. Not some of them are, but not most of them, which is so unfair. First of all, don't look at me as a sexual object, because I ain't even trying to have sex with your ass. First, you know, it's annoying as hell because it's almost like they took my relationship as a joke. Like, oh, y'all just need some. No, we don't. We're fine. You know what I'm saying? But it was okay. You know, but once I started dating studs, it was different. Like, I saw a lot of studs having to argue with men.
They don't want to see a woman in boxers and sports bras. They want to see her in a bra and panties.
I feel like they are threatened.
And that's the thing with the men, the gay men. They don't want a man. So, and then, I mean, to be honest, some of them do. Some of them want to be down low. And then I think there's a lot of down low men that would hurt, that would sleep with another man. But if he threatened to expose him, would probably end his life and not even care. Because a lot of men, all they think about is one thing or several things: sex and money. You know, it's not about anything else. Some of them really, and it's because of how they're raised by their dads and their grandfathers. And this society makes a man think he can't cry, he can't be weak, he's supposed to always be strong and do everything. So that messes up their brain. So half of them are running around here being idiots, cheating on women, hurting trans women, and being down low and feeling bad about it, so they want to go hurt them. And they doing a lot of this shit because a lot of them are messed up in the head. Period.
Yeah. But we have to stop as a society, like, putting all these standards on different people. You know? I think a lot of men feel like it's okay. Like, this is just what a man does. You know what I'm saying?
And people let them think that.
And people let them think that all men are dogs, so I'll just accept this person that does whatever. No! We can easily stop it. Stop accepting it. I guarantee you things will change.
Stop giving it up. They won't.
Things will change.
Stop giving it up.
I do not think it's fair that people are treated differently. In many ways, we are, by being women, by being lesbians. But on this specific topic, gay men are treated worse overall, not by everybody, than lesbians are. And it's annoying to me as a lesbian because the way you're thinking of me too is just like not even how I want. Please don't think of me in a sexual way. I'm not a toy for you, you know? But that's why we're treated better, is because they look at us as a toy, you know? Where it's like gay men, it's like, ugh, that's disgusting. It's not right. We got to fix all this stuff. We got to fix all of these horrible ideas about people being lower and higher, you know? This peppery bomb is hell.
It is?
Hell yeah, I grilled it. It's so good. Let me know what y'all think about this topic. Alright, y'all. So, I think most of the OGV fam are very good people, open-minded people. People that don't just hate another person for absolutely no reason. We gotta be the people that start this revolution, y'all.
Yes, let's do it.
We gotta
person
start
at a time. And say if 100,000 people watch this video, you guys can go talk to one person that you don't know, change one person's life, be nice to one person, and then tell them to do the same thing. That'll be 200,000 people. That'll be 300,000 people. That'll be 400,000 people. That quick.
Right.
All you gotta do is say something to one person.
If everybody really does it, this love will spread so fast, y'all.
Yeah.
I know everybody feels like, I'm only one person, I can't do anything. But us collectively doing stuff every single day, spreading love and equality and non-hate and also standing up for people that are getting bullied and treated bad can change things.
That's what I wanted to say.
Okay.
Say if there's some children right here that are listening and they have friends that bully a certain person or talk about a specific person. If you know that you would be able to convince your friends to stop talking about that person, tell them to stop. Tell them why. It's just not right. Imagine this person going home and hurting themselves, and now their mom and their dad are crying. Imagine your mom and your dad crying if you hurt yourself because you were getting bullied. You wouldn't want your parents to go through that. So you don't want that person's parents to go through that. You don't want to get bullied. That person feels the exact same way. Tell your friends to leave them the hell alone. Find something else to do. Something productive. Something that God would want.
Make a godly move.
What would Jesus do?
Somebody told me something years ago that stuck with me when I was asking for advice. And their only response was, make a love move. And I love that response. It opened my eyes up in so many ways. Like, when you have a decision to make and you can't figure it out, make a love move. You know what I'm saying? Make a move based on love, okay? Because that's the right thing to do.